Hello everyone. Good morning. I hope you are well, or if you are tuning in on the replay, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in with me today. If you're new around here, my name is Annette Ferguson. I'm CEO of Annette & Co. We are a UK-based accounting firm. I am a chartered accountant, certified profit first professional, and financial strategist for small and micro businesses. And our primary aim is to support you to take home more money from your business for you and your family to enjoy. Today, we are speaking about budgeting for small business growth. We have been speaking about focusing on the areas in your finances that are important to focus on for growth all this week. And so we are continuing to do that in today's session. If you have any questions, please do ask in the comments. You can also pop me a DM as well. I'm happy to receive those. So please do let me know if you have any questions that I can support you with. I would love to be able to answer those for you. But today, let's dive into budgeting for small business growth, because a growth focused budget is ultimately not the same as a maintenance budget for a business. And a lot of small businesses create a budget to keep things running smoothly. Some, of course, don't at all, but lots of people will create a budget to keep things running smoothly. But when it comes to a growing business and budgeting for growth, then your budget needs to have an ever so slightly different focus. Of course, we still need to make sure that costs are controlled. We still need to make sure that profit is happening, but we also need to look at the goals in your business. And if one of those goals is growth, then we need to be factoring that into what we are doing when we are looking at your budgeting and your forecasting. So a growth budget is all about making sure that the resources in your business are allocated towards activities that will help the business grow, will help it expand. It's not just about managing the costs, but it's also about strategically planning where to spend your money so that you can have the biggest return on investment for the funds that you are putting into your business. And that doesn't just mean the return on investment from your marketing spend. It means the return on investment on all funds in your business. If you have heard me speak about money leaks in a business before, I define money leaks as money that is being spent that doesn't fall into either of these two categories. One, it's 100% necessary to keep the proverbial lights on in your business, or two, is delivering you a positive return in terms of money or time. And my question that I always pose is, well, if it is not doing either of those things, then what is the purpose? And the purpose of the spending might be that it's nice to have, but let's just understand that nice to haves take away from profit. They take away from money from you and your family. And they also, in this situation, take away from being able to invest money strategically in your business for growth. So understanding that those are the choices you are making in your business when you're looking at the spending, and they are choices. Of course, those things that are 100% necessary to keep the proverbial lights on are not choices. They need to happen for your business to survive, but everything else is a choice about where you spend the funds available in your business. So making sure that if you are wanting to grow your business and you are focusing on growth and you are growing your business, that you are looking at how you allocate those funds, and are you doing it in a way that is giving you a return? And then, if the answer is yes, you also need to dig a little deeper, because there actually could be other areas that give you a higher return for that spending. So, understanding the return on each area of your spending so that you can identify what is going to be the best use of resources for your business. So, how do you actually ultimately go about creating a budget for growth? Well, first of all, you need to identify the revenue goals in your business. If you are looking to grow, how much are you looking to grow by next year? What does that look like, and what will it take you to get there? Because, of course, we can put in a brilliant revenue figure into our budget, but we need to understand what actions need to be taken in order to hit that. And does any spending need to happen as a result of those actions having to happen as well? Because once we've then got our revenue goals, we have to work backwards to determine what investments need to be made in our business, whether that's hiring additional staff, increasing marketing, or upgrading systems to improve efficiencies. Also, understand that it's not just the monetary investment that might be required, it might also be an investment of your time, and understanding whether you are able and willing to dedicate more time in order to deliver the results that you are looking to achieve is also an important part of this project. And there is a feeling often amongst business owners, and lots of that is expressed online about wanting the kind of freedom that running a business has. But it's also really important to understand that when you're in a heavy growth phase and you are trying to push growth in your business, actually that is where your time and energy goes, and that might be to the detriment of other parts of your life. That is just how it works. And it's not an area that lots of people want to speak about, because they want to portray that actually it's all lovely and fluffy and it's wonderful and look at us growing and it's brilliant. But actually, when you're in a growth phase, there can be, and usually is, a lot of hard work involved, and a lot of work that takes time, energy, and effort from the business owner in order to implement. So also, when you're looking at what your growth plans are, understanding that that is actually the true reality of growing a business. It is not all fluff and unicorns, and we need to make sure that we're willing to do that in pursuit of revenue growth numbers. So, as I said, we need to work out where we want to start putting the funds in the business for the highest return. And you can and should be getting a return on staff, on marketing, and on your systems and processes and tech. So, a return on investment on staff, what that looks like is it means that they are delivering more to the bottom line than they are costing you in their wage. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're delivering revenue if they are not revenue generating. Although if they are revenue generating, they're in a sales role, they need to be delivering at least 4 times their salary in revenue to make it a good investment for the business. But if they're not in a sales role, working out what their bottom line impact is for the business, to understand if that role is sometimes even necessary in a business, but if it is delivering a positive return. If it is not, what needs to happen? Is it the wrong person? Do they not have the right roles and responsibilities? Do they need KPIs in place? What is happening, so that you can make sure that you are molding the staff and team into a position where they are bottom line positive for your business? When you're looking at your return on marketing, making sure that the time and money spent on that is delivering you a return. And if you are using a marketing agency, please factor in their fee to this calculation. Often they will provide you with a return that they are delivering for you on their marketing activity, but they will not usually factor in their fee to that calculation. So please make sure that you apply that when you are looking at the return on your marketing spend, if you're using a marketing agency or if you have marketing team internally. And also then looking at your systems and tech that you have in place. Is that delivering your return? Is it worth more to you than the price you're spending on it every single month? And if the answer is yes, in terms of efficiencies and things, then brilliant. The answer is no. Is there a way you can downgrade the service or change to a different platform so that you can enable a higher return or a better use of those funds in your business? When we then look at our budgeting for growth, we also then want to look at our expenses. We always come back to evaluating expenses because it's important to understand exactly where the money is going and allocate funds in a way that offers flexibility but stays in tune with your growth goals as well. So, examining every area of spending in your business. And the goal of doing this is to basically have a roadmap that lets you confidently invest in areas in your business that will yield the most growth. Because budgeting can help you stay focused, keep your costs under control, and invest in the right places at the right time. But you need to do the work in order to understand what those places are and what the timing is. And if you don't have that in place, then you're just spending money. And it's really difficult to ascertain if you're doing that in the right places at the right time with the right outcome if you're never measuring it. So that is how you look at structuring a budget for growth in your business and how you embed growth into the finances and the numbers, and you make sure that you are assessing every area for a return on investment for your business, for every piece of spending to be bottom line positive so that you can build and grow your business. So I hope that that session has been helpful today. If you have any questions or queries, please do make sure that you ask. You can ask in the comments to my videos, or you can pop me a direct message. I'm happy to answer in any place. So please do let me know. I appreciate you tuning in today. I know your time is incredibly precious, so I do thank you for spending some of that with me today. We are back again, same time, same place tomorrow. Actually, I think we're half an hour later tomorrow. Let me just double check on that. We are. We're going to be half an hour later tomorrow. So we're actually going to be at 11 a.m. tomorrow. I have a call in at 10:30. So we are going to be 11 tomorrow, just so you can adjust your timings on that. But I appreciate you tuning in as always. Back again tomorrow. I hope to see you wherever you are watching today. Tomorrow will be Thursday, the 10th, if you are on the catch up, and we will be speaking about small business growth and the finances behind that again. Tomorrow we'll be advancing this subject. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Bye.